The ideal market structure. Perfect competition. Now looking at the definition of perfect competition, we see that perfect competition occurs when an industry is made up of many small firms producing homogeneous products, when there is no impediment to entry or exit, and when full information is available. The characteristics of perfect competition are in four categories. The first is numerous small firms and customers. We also see each firm has nearly zero market shares. Each firm decision has no effect on the price. The homogeneity of products is the second. Goods are perfectly substitutable. Horizontal demand curve. Thirdly is the freedom of entry and exit. Lastly, perfect information. The perfect competition industry and firms. When looking at the graph, we can see the industry is the price maker. The supply and demand decides the equilibrium price. The single firm is the price taker. Therefore, the equilibrium price equals the average revenue equals the marginal cost. Revenue and demand curve. The demand curve faces each firm is perfectly elastic. Short run equilibrium. A profit maximizing firm produces until marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. So the equilibrium condition is on the right, the single firm, a price taker. We see that price is equal to marginal revenue equals the marginal cost. QA is the profit maximizing output. The short run situation of a perfectly competitive firm are separated into three groups, which are firms that profit, firms that lose, and firms that break even. In the first, we can look at short run profits. In a situation where the firm is profiting, the average revenue earned is greater than the average cost of production, such as the graph to the shaded pink on the right. The second case is a short run loss. When a firm is losing, the average revenue earned is less than the average cost. You can see this in the graph to the right. The shaded blue is loss. As we said in the last slide, there may be a situation. The short run loss. The shutdown or stay in business. So the firm will shut down if it cannot cover variable costs. The firm should continue to produce as long as price is greater than the average cost. Thirdly, the firm break even is when the average revenue is equal to the average cost. The perfectly competitive firm earns zero long profit. You can see in the graph below. In the long run, the equilibrium is obtained price is equal to the marginal cost and the average cost. See in the graph below, in the long run, the firm operating under perfect competition is allocatively, productively efficient at point A, where price equals marginal cost and average total cost equals marginal.
This YouTube video is going to explain a real-life example of perfect competition that I experienced while vacationing in Puerto Rico. One of the days that I was there, we visited Old San Juan, and at one of the marketplaces, there was an abundance of food carts. All the food carts produced similar items, such as piraguas and meat pockets. During our walk, we saw these food carts on almost every street corner. Each cart had identical products at the same price. This example really stands out because there are really no barriers to entry or exit, such as permits or fees, and most of all, these products are homogeneous.